Hello family members, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Pet Daisy. In case this is your first time of coming across my channel, I vlog from United Kingdom, Edinburgh precisely. On this channel I film about how to live healthy lifestyle physically, mentally and emotionally. I film about relocation tips, travel vlogs and a whole lot in between. On today's episode of what I have for you, I will be filming about all you need to know about study visa. Yeah. What is study visa? That is the kind of visa that enables you to travel to another country to study there as an international student. That is what I'm going to talk about today. The reason for this video is because a whole lot of people want to come and study, especially in the UK now. That seems like the happenings of the day, but yet so many people don't even know what all this journey entails. So I'm going to be talking about steps and stages when it comes to getting your study visas to enable you to come into the UK. I'm also going to be talking, if the length of the video permits, on what you need to do upon getting your visa, upon your arrival and stuffs like that. So stick to this video. You might want to watch to the end because you know what? The better and the most important part of the information might be reserved till the end. So without further ado, let's dive in. The first thing I want to say is, when you want to migrate, go into a country that it is not your own country, it is demanded of you to have a visa which enables you to go into that country, so you won't become an illegal immigrant. Over the years, a lot of people has been traveling abroad to study their master's degree. But for the past few years, it has now become very predominant among people, especially people from Africa, to migrate to the UK, Canada, Australia for their masters. And majority of these people, the whole essence of this stuff is because they know that there's prospect in that country and that after their study they'll be able to live a meaningful life. Some will at the end of their study come back to their home country to apply the knowledge which they've gained on their sojourn of master's degree abroad to help the situation in their country or to grow their career, while some will decide to stay back in the UK to maybe build and continue life over there. Whichever categories you belong to, I am very sure that this video is going to be very important for you. Okay guys, so I'm going to start by letting you know what study visas entails. Study visa is the kind of visa, like I said, that enables you to come into the UK to live, work and study as an international student. It is usually it comes with some kind of limitations and restriction. For instance, in the UK, once you are given a study visa, you'll be able to stay for a particular period of time, usually not longer than 2 years on your study visa. And during these 2 years, you will be permitted to work for 20 hours. Means that during your school period, whenever school is on session, you remember there is usually holidays too, you will be allowed to work only 20 hours. You will be able to work for as long as your strength can carry. So now, that is not the issue, but it is part of the point I want to clarify today. So you want to prepare your mind to know what you are actually getting into. So before you can get your study visa, there are processes to this, and all these processes is what I want to be discussing in this video. Okay guys, so firstly, a lot of people have been trooping into my inbox, calling me for those that have my contact, that they say they want to come to the UK to study, or their brother or their sister. Yes, it's a good thing. I will definitely encourage you to do it, because I'm actually on that route too, if you can afford it. Studying in the UK comes with a lot of responsibility, financial commitments, and this is how it works. Before you can think of coming to the UK, you have to know, okay, what course do you want to study? Imagine some people will be like, they want to study in the UK, they don't even have idea of the courses they want to do, they don't have an idea of schools that offer such courses, they don't have the idea of how that course is actually related to what they are studied in their undergraduate. So these are the things you need to know. So now let's begin the journey together. Let's assume you want to come to the UK via study route, or you actually want to, now bag a master's degree. This is what you need to do. What course do you want to study? For instance, if you want to study accounting, okay, maybe you want to study accounting, then it means you must have had an experience or something related to accounting in your first degree, except you are able to back up with an SOP stating the reason why you are qualified to study accounting. What is SOP? SOP is a statement of purpose. When you are looking for an employment, you write cover letter, but when you are seeking to get or gain admission from universities abroad, you are meant to write SOP, that is statement of purpose, explaining the reason why you have chosen a particular course, why you have chosen the school, how relevant this course is to your background, how relevant is it to your career, what you intend to gain from the course, and what you are actually going to do with the knowledge of the you gain from the course, and what you are going to do after you've graduated from the course. These are the content of your SOP. So now, once you have been able to conclude or determine the course you are going to study, okay, you should be able to prove to the school how the course has related to the course you've studied in your undergraduate, and how you are going to apply the knowledge of your undergraduate to be able to concentrate and do well on this course. There is usually reason for this. Actually, when I was at the stage of doing this, I was like, while I'm not too much like this, why all these questions, all in the name of giving me admission into your school? But that was not the issue. It was when I actually ventured into the real business, when I did of studying in the UK, that was when I knew that it is really, really important for schools to ask you these questions, because number one, their model and method of teaching is actually different from what we have in Nigeria, like this. Yes, anybody studying in the UK can confirm. There are two different things. UK believe that, academic system believe that as a master student, you are supposed to be able to study independently. No lecturer is going to owe you by the end, except you go to them. Lecturer don't go to students, they won't run after you. You are strictly studying on your own, and it's the kind of organized structure. Even UK itself is well structured, so it's a kind of well organized and structured program that every of your there's something they call studying hub, in which there is a group online where your class has been created, and that is where you pick every information that is necessary or relevant to your study. If you miss it, you are on your own. So before jumping forward into these details, let's focus on how to achieve it first. So you have known the kind of course you want to study now. The next thing that is expected of you is